Hello dear traders. Last week the US stock market declined amid certain risks. The main stock indices also slid as we forecast. We have prepared for you a fresh forecast for the equity market, so watch our video review and find out the latest events and news on Wall Street. Dow Jones dropped to 35,250, which was in line with our predictions. Analysts are betting on its further fall. Besides, historically, January is the worst month for stocks. This year, we can see that clearly. The market may stay calm during the Christmas season. However, after the holiday, the Dow is highly likely to resume its downward movement, declining to 34,750 or even more within a week. S&P500 showed a similar dynamic. Now it's trading at 4,600 after incurring significant losses last week. Analysts warn investors about the storm clouds on the horizon. The fact is that a buy-the-dip investment strategy does not work anymore. It has been the most popular strategy throughout the year. In late December, the S&P 500 fell by 1% or more twice in a row, despite attempts to gain momentum. Previously, after a fall, the index quickly recouped its losses the following day in 68% of cases. It means that it may nosedive to 4,500 or even lower within a downward correction. However, it may happen only after the Christmas holidays. NASDAQ Composite lost the most. It has been declining for the second week in a row and it dropped to 15,800 points, so its weekly correction was quite significant. Now there is a small upward correction. However, analysts are also confident that the index will eventually dip below 15,500. The US dollar may spread wings amid the weakness in the stock market. Now it's unable to reach the target level. Please keep in mind that the strategy of buying stocks on the market correction is not relevant now. Therefore, do not rush to buy now at a low price. The fall may continue. Let's have a look at the shares of certain companies. Moderna, Pfizer and BioNTech stocks surged last week. Their shares added more than 10% amid the spread of the Omicron strain. Besides, their vaccines are more or less efficient against this coronavirus variant. Dow Jones Industrial Average fell by 1.48% following a significant drop in shares of Goldman Sachs, Walmart, Home Depot and Johnson & Johnson. The market was gripped by volatility after the discovery of the Omicron strain in November. Volatility in December is not typical for the stock market. Nevertheless, the fall and rise of indices by more than 1% have become commonplace in the equity market. Analysts believe that this pressure on the stock market will remain. The US government cannot reach an agreement on the infrastructure plan, which may facilitate the continuation of a correction. We will inform you about it if there are any signs. And that's all for now. Subscribe to our channel and stay up to date with the latest market news. Leave the comments down below and thank you so much for watching. See you back soon.